Imagine a world without the hassle of currency exchange. A world where a dollar is a dollar, whether you're buying a cup of coffee in Cairo or a car in Copenhagen. This is the dream of a single global currency, a world united by a common economic language. But is this a utopian fantasy or a dystopian nightmare? The truth, as with most things, is complex. Let's explore the potential consequences of a world with one currency. Proponents of a single currency argue that it would bring much-needed stability to the global economy. They believe that a unified currency could eliminate the complexities and risks associated with multiple currencies. This would make international transactions smoother and more predictable. No more fluctuating exchange rates, no more currency speculation. Businesses and investors would no longer need to hedge against currency risks, saving time and resources. A single, unified currency could smooth out the bumps in international trade, encouraging investment and economic growth. It would simplify pricing and reduce transaction costs, making it easier for companies to expand globally. With a stable global currency, businesses could plan for the future with more certainty, leading to increased investment and job creation. Long-term projects would become more feasible, fostering innovation and development. Developing nations, often at the mercy of currency fluctuations, could find a more stable footing in the global market. This stability could help them attract foreign investment, boost local economies, and improve living standards. The benefits for individuals are equally compelling. Imagine traveling the world without the need to exchange money. You could seamlessly use the same currency in any country, eliminating the fees and inconveniences of currency exchange. International online shopping would become a breeze. A world with one currency promises simplicity and convenience, breaking down financial barriers and bringing people closer together. This ease of transaction could stimulate global trade and tourism, boosting economies worldwide. Section 4. The price of economic sovereignty. However, a world with one currency comes with significant drawbacks. While it might simplify international trade and reduce transaction costs, the implications for national economies are profound. Perhaps the most concerning is the loss of economic sovereignty for individual nations. Each country has unique economic conditions and challenges that require tailored solutions. Currently, countries can adjust their own interest rates and monetary policies to manage inflation, stimulate growth, and address specific economic issues, or respond to economic crises. This flexibility allows nations to navigate through financial turbulence with strategies that best suit their circumstances. In a single currency system, these decisions might be made by a central global authority, which could be far removed from the local realities and needs of individual countries, potentially neglecting the specific needs of individual nations. This centralization of monetary policy could lead to inefficiencies and misalignments. This could lead to situations where a one-size-fits-all monetary policy proves detrimental to certain economies, exacerbating their problems rather than solving them, triggering unrest and political instability. The inability to control their own economic destiny could make countries vulnerable to external shocks and internal discontent. Section 5. A widening gap between rich and poor. Another concern is the potential for increased global inequality. A single currency system without careful regulation and oversight could exacerbate existing wealth disparities. Wealthy nations and individuals could exert greater influence on the global economy, potentially marginalizing developing countries and exacerbating poverty. The establishment of a fair and equitable global currency system would require international cooperation and a commitment to social justice, a challenging prospect in our current geopolitical climate. Section 6. A unified world or a world divided. The idea of a single global currency is a double-edged sword, promising both unprecedented economic stability and potential pitfalls. On one hand, it could eliminate the complexities of exchange rates and reduce transaction costs, making international trade smoother and more efficient. While it could simplify transactions and boost global trade, it also raises concerns about national sovereignty and the potential for increased inequality. Countries might lose control over their monetary policies, which could be detrimental in times of economic crisis. Ultimately, the question is whether the benefits of a single currency outweigh the risks. The debate is complex, involving not just economic factors but also political and social dimensions. It is a question that demands careful consideration and a nuanced understanding of the complex interplay of economics, politics, and human behavior. Experts argue that a one-size-fits-all approach may not be feasible for a world with such diverse economic landscapes. As we stand on the cusp of an increasingly interconnected world, the choices we make regarding our global financial system will have profound and lasting consequences. The future of global finance hinges on our ability to balance unity with diversity and stability with flexibility.